Hello, we are back and we are trying out the famous Hail team, well, Snow team, with Articuno and Ninetales Alola. If you're out of the loop, you've been living under a rock, it's basically the idea of Blizzard spam with a Pokemon with Snow Cloak, very tough to take down. Let's try it. So they have kind of an interesting team. This is not like a standard team. There's Alolan Ninetales, probably an Aurora Veil type Pokemon. And there's Chi-Yu, for example. Okay. There's a lot of power, but there's a lot of defense too. I'm not really sure what it's doing. Tatsugiri, for example. Okay. Tatsugiri with no Dondozo. That's crazy enough. So how do we play this? We'll have to be careful around Chi-Yu. So one thing I like is I do like the idea of the Arcanine lead. The Arcanine lead looks really good, just raw damage and everything. Arcanine, and then I like Ogerpon too, just that raw power water damage. It runs into Storm Drain Tatsugiri, so maybe it's not actually a good pick. Maybe I want something different. Maybe I want more power, even. Or I want more defense with Roaring Moon, or Raging Bolt. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and stifle the first attack of Chi-Yu and friends, and then after that I'm going to go for the Hail win. So let's get it done with the Snow win, rather. I keep forgetting. Hail, Snow, it's changed. The game has changed. And Articuno is good because of that change. So we'll see what happens now. Yeah, Ninetales Chi-Yu as expected. So we are going to have a powerful Rock Slide coming in. Now here's the thing. I don't think they're going to want to use a fire move into Arcanine Raging Bolt. Rock Slide, and we'll go to Ninetales Alola here for a Dark type move even. Anything really, but we want to get Ninetales Alola back on the field just for that extra bit of speed if we need it. Here we go. Ninetales Alola in. What are they? They're terrestrializing. Maybe Terra Ghost on Chi-Yu so it's not weak to Rock Slide. They're Terra... Are they gonna Blizzard spam me now? Oh, they wanted the Blizzard spam for Raging Bolt. So it's a good thing we switched out. Here we go. Alright. Oh, that's that Choice Specs. It is not an Aurora Veil moveset. It is a Choice Specs moveset, and that's a really good reason for us to switch out Raging Bolt there. Now Rock Slide coming in. Here we go. Banded Rock Slide almost gets the KO. Is it Focus Sash Chi-Yu? It is Focus Sash Chi-Yu. Okay, interesting. Now we're in a good spot because our Ninetales should outspeed Chi-Yu here, because it's not Choice Scarf Chi-Yu, it is a Focus Sash Chi-Yu. So what I interpreted as an Assault Vest or an Aurora Veil Ninetales was actually a Choice Specs Blizzard Ninetales, and now we've put ourselves in the driver's seat right now. Now interestingly, Tatsugiri has entered the game. Now I want to keep Arcanine's Extreme Speed around for later, and honestly it doesn't match up well into the Water type Tatsugiri. So I'm going to go back to Big Neck over here, and I'm going to Blizzard spam and hopefully get a lot of damage off. We want to keep that extreme speed around, and we want Raging Bolt to take on a water type move, a fire type move. Very likely scenarios here. Blizzard outspeed, knockout Chi-Yu, freeze on Tatsugiri? No, but still, great damage. And what does Tatsugiri do? Muddy Water into two Pokemon that don't care about that Muddy Water. That is strong though. Accuracy drop, I have to be careful. Okay. I probably just Aurora Veil and keep it very simple right now. Because I can always win with Articuno later, because the way the game's been positioned right now, I'm always winning with Articuno. So let's get that Veil up and be happy from there. Veil goes up. What else is going on? Icy Wind to slow me down. Doesn't even knock out my Pokemon, which is funny. And my Draco. Does Amoonguss outspeed me now? That could be a problem. No, it doesn't. We'll get that Draco off. Critical hit definitely mattered to get the KO, but didn't matter for the game because Articuno was going to win anyway. Muddy Water in, and we're going to drop a Draco on Tatsugiri. Make your bets. Do we knock it out despite being -2 special attack? Here we go. Tatsugiri goes down, and we win our first game of the series. Alright, into game 2, and we're fighting what looks like it could be a Rain team. So Rain Dance Tornadus could be a problem. It's something you have to be very careful about. You don't want to get destroyed by Rain Dance after your Ninetales faints, for example. You have to be really careful with how you play it. So one Pokemon I really want for the matchup is Landorus. Landorus is great into Archaludon, into Incineroar, into Amoonguss because substitute. I'm also tempted to bring my good friend Raging Bolt, because that electric type stuff is powerful. So I'm thinking, let's get the Hail up, let's force them to Rain Dance. We'll make them decide, hey, I have to Rain Dance. And then we'll attack from there. That's going to be the idea here. We're going to keep Articuno for the late game now. Here we go. They lead Tornadus and Incineroar. Okay. And here, I'm basically forcing them to make a decision about getting Rain Dance up. Okay. Rain Dance, Intimidate. Let's go to Raging Bolt on Ninetales. We want to be able to switch the Snow back in at a later point in time. Now, I believe I am going to get faked out onto my Landorus here. But either way, I'm going to Earth Power into that second move slot here. Raging Bolt in. They do Fake Out. Probably Rain Dance if I had to guess. Yep. And now we can come right back later. So now we have a really powerful combination of Electro Web and Earth Power coming in. And it's all about positioning, and their Rain Dance is kind of wasted because at any point I can just bring Ninetales and friends back later in the game. Tailwind? Are we going to see a parting shot maybe? Earth Power, we still outspeed Incineroar. And we're going to get a single target Electro Web onto Tornadus here. So we might even knock it out, get 2 KOs here. Ninetales comes back in to remove Rain at a future point, and it's looking really good. We don't get the second knockout, okay? That's something to be very careful about. We did not get the second knockout here, which means in the future they can have that Rain Dance option. We'll have to be aware of that. Let's see what Pokemon they go to here. Probably, if I had to guess, they'd probably go to Urshifu for the water spam attacks here. Yep, they go to Urshifu. Urshifu water. I'm going to go Electro Web, and I'm going to go to Ninetales here and get my Hail back up, make their water not as strong. And Electro Web is going to be great damage into everything. They might even have to Terra Grass Urshifu if it's not Terra Water. They switch out Tornadus, okay. Arcaludon, probably. Arcaludon in. So I'm going to get an Electro Web onto Urshifu. And that's going to lower its speed if it doesn't even knock it out outright, okay? It is Terra. So Terra Water for the raw power, or Terra Grass to be not as weak to Electro Web? Terra Water, okay. That's really good for me because it keeps Thunderclap in play for when I want to use it. Aqua Jet, oh, that's not doing enough damage. Electro Web, looking good. Speed drop too. They do have Tailwind, so it's not a complete win. Oh, they must have been trying to outplay the Thunderclap. Okay, let's Electro Web one more time. Let's take a look at their Tailwind. 2 turns left. This is very comfortable. I don't even think we need Articuno. We don't even need Articuno anymore. Electro Web and then Terra Fire? Nah, not Terra Fire. Get a Blizzard up. Ice Punch, not doing enough to me. Blizzard for the outspeed. Do we get the freeze on anything? 19%? No freeze. They get stamina, but we're going to Electro Web it too. Flash Cannon to knock me out. Electro Web will slow them down, and now Landorus basically wins the game. You'll always be able to Earth Power into Arcaludon, Electro Web, Tornadus. Very comfortable, very easy. They don't even have the terrestrialization remaining. Send in Lando here, and the very smooth, very comfortable Electro Web Earth Power combination. We will pick up both Pokemon and win the game without even having to use Articuno. Rain Dance goes up, but at this point, too little too late. Earth Power, knock it out, an Electro Web, knock out Tornadus, and wrap it up. And lucky me, we are fighting the mirror matchup. The mirror matchup is going to be interesting. I have an idea of how to play it, because this actually happened in the top 8 at Utrecht. I don't know how to pronounce it. I saw a couple comments, but I'm gonna have to. I didn't watch the VOD, but I did look through it while making my video about the whole tournament. So fundamentally, what do you want? You do want your snow attacks in. You want your fire type attacks in too. You want Veil up, which is what I'm gonna try and get. So Lando into the ice matchup, probably not. Even that guy's not good. What I'm thinking you probably want into the matchup here, you want Arcanine just for raw damage. You want Ogerpon for the Terra Water, and you want Articuno because it's Articuno. So let's lead with our good friends, and we'll go in the back with Arcanine and Ogerpon. So they went Arcanine Lando. So the idea is very clear what they're trying to do here. They're using Arcanine to pin Rock Slide into me, while the Lando threatens the other Pokemon. So, for example, right now, they're going to protect and Rock Slide, and what am I going to do about that? Because all my Pokemon are weak to Rock. What I'm going to do about that is I'm going to Aurora Veil. Then I'm going to Terra Ice, so I'm not that weak to the Rock type. Like, I'm still weak to it, but I'm going to have so many modifiers that it doesn't really matter. I'll still be able to tank it pretty easily. Next turn, Intimidate. So, we'll be able to hit a Blizzard into our good friend Arcanine here, and I believe with Aurora Veil, we actually output so much damage and have so much defense that it really doesn't matter what Arcanine's about to do here with Head Smash, or even Rock Slide. Here we go. Terra Ice the Articuno. I believe they have not terrored any of their Pokemon. Very likely protect Lando. Here we go. Oh, they didn't even protect Lando. Lando's going down now. Okay. Sludge Bomb. Okay. That knocks me out? Critical hit is why it knocked me out. Okay. That's bad. If they Head Smash into Articuno, let's find out. Rock Slide. Articuno dodge with Snow Cloak. Here we go. Blizzard coming in. All in all, not terrible. Not great. Obviously, we don't want to get crit, but not terrible, because Rock Slide might have even KO'd Ninetales. Now we have to be careful. I want Ogerpon just to Ivy Cudgel into Arcanine over there. What's their great friend Articuno coming in? The Pokemon fan? Ninetales. Okay. So now we have an Ivy Cudgel into that. Honestly, our Blizzards are not going to be great. Let's switch an Arcanine here. Ooh, is that a little bit of... Because I wanted to position my Rock Slide into Ninetales. Get that Intimidate off. Yeah. So I want to be able to follow me. Okay. Powerful. Now, what's their final Pokemon here? If it's Ogerpon, I'm fine. They get their Roar Veil up. Okay. Now I have a Head Smash into... Honestly, I'm fine. Because I have a Roar Veil up, I'm totally fine into... Besides crit, I'm into everything. So here we go, Articuno. And we're going to play a game of Ivy Cudgel. And we're going to play a game of Rock Slide. Let's Ivy Cudgel... Who do I want to get damage on? If it turns into an Articuno 1v1, I'm fine. So let's Rock Slide for dual damage on both. Because we have our own Articuno in the back, I'm pretty fine with that. I just want raw damage in. They're going to Terra Ice, I believe, their Articuno. Yep, okay. It's going to be a battle of the Terra Ice Articunos. Let's see who wins. Okay. Helping Hand. Uh-oh. I have a Roar Veil, so I should be better off. High crit chance. Do we get it? No, we don't get it. That's fine. I outsped Articuno there. Flinch chances on both. No flinch. Or flinch chances on one. And that did not enough. That did not do enough damage. Which means we're going to get to try again. And then after that, it's going to be a Articuno war. A true battle of champions there. Ivy Cudgel. Got it. And now we have a Rock Slide single target into Articuno and we outspeed. I think we've secured the mirror matchup. Oops, or maybe we didn't. Oh, we did. I thought that was going to miss. Flinch? Either way, we're comfortable. Blizzard in. Don't faint. Now we bring in our own Articuno, and we're going to be fine. Snow runs out. Let's Ice Beam to be even more careful than we need to be. And Ice Beam Rock Slide will pick up the KO here. Or just Rock Slide. Easy win, and let's move on to another one. Alright, we have another game, and we're fighting... Oh, it's like a Whimsicott Tailwind team. So Whimsicott Tailwind, kind of bad into Ice types. But what I'm bad into is Meteor Beam Glimmora. I'm bad into Chi-Yu. So it's going to be careful. We have to be careful here. What I'm thinking is, I want Ninetales to get that Veil up. But I also want Arcanine in to hit Rock Slides into Pokemon. I also want Ogerpon Water in to hit into Glimmora. So I think I do want Ogerpon Water, Terra Water even. I want Articuno in the back for later. And I want just a really good solid Pokemon in Assault Vest, Raging Bolt, just to keep things in line. I don't really need Intimidate because they have so many special attacking Pokemon. A Whimsicott Flutter. Now this is very comfortable for me because I'm going to get that Aurora Veil up and going. The question... Okay, let's see that Booster Energy Speed. Now that is quite interesting. Having Booster Energy Speed on a Pokemon that's already paired with Tailwind. Something interesting is going on and I'll have to be careful with how I play that. I don't want to commit my Terra yet, so I'll just get a raw Ivy Cudgel in. So Tailwind and Booster Speed, what is going on? Okay, Taunt, okay. I will get Ivy Cudgel damage into Fluttermane. Great damage. I can't Aurora Veil, but I can Blizzard. Do I want to make a switch? I don't think I need to. Do I want more damage? Not necessarily. I can just protect, maybe? It's getting tricky. What are they trying to do here? If we can try and understand why they're doing what we're doing, we can figure out the rest of their team structure. But, okay. Chi-Yu, maybe. Yeah, Chi-Yu in. But I'm going to have my Terra Water Ogerpon in. Spiky Shield. Hopefully they Moonblasted into that. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to have my Terra Water Ogerpon if I want that idea. Okay. They do have Tailwind. I'll have to be careful. So my Assault Vest friend should be fine here. So I definitely have to Terra. Okay. How much snow do I have? 3 turns of snow. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's be methodical. Both Pokemon can have Protect. Glimmora can have Terra Grass to make it even more annoying. For now, I'm definitely going to Terra Water. Question is, what do I do? Do I want to expose Raging Bolt? I think I do. We'll expose Raging Bolt. We'll drop this Ivy Cudgel into Chi-Yu. I don't want to have to play against a minus special defense drop on all my Pokemon right now. And we're going to get our Terra Water in, and we're going to see how it goes from there. The worst case scenario is like the Meteor Beam Dark Pulse into Ogerpon, but honestly, if I'm Terra Watering here, I'm very much expecting to live that combo. We'll find out. Meteor Beam is a very strong addition to Glimmora's toolkit. Get that special defense boost. No weakness. Do they Terra Grass? They don't. They Meteor Beam. Who are they Meteor Beaming into? They didn't Terra Grass, though. Okay. Okay. Special attack. Raise into who? God, these animations take a long time. They're into Ogerpon. Oh, critical hit. No, not a critical hit. Is that just the raw power? Oh my god, that is strong if that's just pure damage. That is pure damage. Okay. So we'll have to be methodical. So I'm thinking Helping Hand is great. Okay. I'm going to run out of snow too. What's their check target? Fluttermane and Whimsicott. So I just need to weather the storm here. If I can weather the storm, Snarl maybe? If I can weather the storm, Tailwind's gonna, oh, that's my plan. Get all these Pokemon outsped by Articuno. Here we go. Electro Web, Helping Hand. Okay. Sludge Bomb. They knock me out, but they won't knock out my good friend, Raging Bolt. And now Articuno will outspeed both Pokemon. Okay. Great. Speed drop into both. Now Blizzard's gonna start picking up KOs now. No more Tailwind, no more problems. We'll go to Articuno now. Okay, Blizzard should pick up a KO. I'm gonna Thunderclap there. Blizzard to pick up Glimora, and then with Thunderclap, it should pick up Chi-Yu. I wonder... They haven't terrestrialized yet. Okay, we're gonna probably pick up 2 KOs right now. Blizzard into both. Both of them should be knocked out. Hold. Come on. No Thunderclap, that's fine, but Blizzard into both. Articuno, double knockout. And now we're gonna win the game 2-on-1. We always Thunderclap into Chi-Yu. I'm pretty sure that it might be a Specs Chi-Yu, but we always Thunderclap, we always Blizzard. AVs. Yep, there we go. Got it. Moving on. Alright, now we're fighting a Trick Room team, and it has Ogerpon Rock, which is obviously going to be concerning into my Hail style of team. Now, I'll have to be careful. It looks like their main idea is Trick Room, but again, I have to be careful with how I choose to either play or do not play this type of team style. What I want to do is I want to lead Ninetales, get my Aurora Veil up, but if they lead Ogerpon into a double Ice type core, I could end up in a lot of trouble very quickly. What I like to do here, I'm going to lead my Hail. I'm going to give myself Intimidate options if I want it in the back, and I'm going to have Ogerpon 2 for Terra Water. Just generally good typing into the Rock Ogerpon. I'm expecting the Farigiraf Ogerpon lead with Blood Moon in the back is what I'm expecting, with the idea that they keep Trick Room on the table if they need it. Okay? Now this is definition of bad. We're going to have to deal with these fire rock type attacks. But how? One way of doing it is Intimidate. So we go Intimidate Arcanine, we Terra Blast Blizzard, but that is not great. But maybe it's what we have to do. We don't really need to save the Terra on Ogerpon. So I'm going to try that. Arcanine in and Terra Blizzard, and we're using the Blizzard defensively here, the Terra Ice defensively. Not for the power of Blizzard, but to make sure we're not that weak to Rock. Okay? Intimidate's not going to work on the Entei because of the Inner Focus ability, but it is going to work on Ogerpon. Terra Ice incoming. Ooh, they Terra'd before me. Are they Terra Rocking? Ooh, they're Terra Rocking, which is going to end very bad. Ogerpon matches up well into Snow. It's like the latter is adapting to the playstyle. Okay? Now, I do have Snow Cloak Dodge in my back pocket, which, you know, it's kind of grimy, but we do have it in the back pocket. 81% to hit 2 attacks into Articuno. Snarl? Okay, no respect for Snarl. I do not care about that. Let's see what they do with the Ogerpon. Sandstorm? That is, I think, literally a Hail counter team. Okay, I don't know what dodged there. Well, that's actually a good Pokemon to hit into. Maybe it's not a Hail counter team, it's just raw. You want, you know, defense, for example, and you want special defense too. So that's not like an overt counter team. In any case, Rock Slide, maybe? Is that my idea? Rock Slide and then what? Or do I... No, I actually know what to do here. Let's bring in Ninetales on that other slot over there. And the idea is going to be that we have another Intimidate later. We'll get our Blizzard off again, keep our Snow attack, Snow defense boost, and see what we go from there. Okay? Snow Warning, change the weather back. Stomping Tantrum, that's weak. Ivy Cudgel, not going to be that strong. Not going to be that strong. Yep, okay. Now we have a Blizzard. Okay? No Freeze, but that's fine. We're going to Veil and Blizzard again. But what if they Sandstorm Sacred Fire? Should I go to Articuno here? I could go to Articuno. Or do I go Ogerpon, for example? This is tricky. I'm going to go to Arcanine, and I'm going to Blizzard again. A lot of switching trying to maneuver around these Pokemon. I had other ideas too, like Ogerpon, Arcanine, but I couldn't figure out the right one. See what they try here. Inner Focus doesn't matter. We're going to hit the Ogerpon with that Intimidate. Sacred Fire. We do faint, unfortunately. But now we have a Rock Slide Pokemon in the game. Sandstorm, okay. Now, I think we've covered it fine. They can't, terrestrialize anymore because they already used it up. Let's go to Ogerpon here. And I think we've maneuvered into something formidable now. Do I want to extreme speed into that idea? Or, no, I don't want to do that at all. I want to rock slide. We'll Ivy Cudgel into Entei here. And barring crits, I think we've maneuvered it. We had to lose Articuno to do it, but we have maneuvered it. We can bring in Ninetales Alola later. I forgot about Follow Me. That's going to be a problem. So they are going to Stomping Tantrum Arcanine. And maybe I could have gone Ninetales there. I forgot about Follow Me, to be honest. If I remembered Follow Me, I could have gone to Ogerpon or Ninetales Alola on the Arcanine slot here. Yep. So we're going to have to play the Ninetales Ogerpon game into the final 3 Pokemon. What are they going to? Their third Pokemon is Farigiraf. Okay. Now, I actually don't mind that. I'm going to get my Veil up. And Ivy Cudgel's going into Entei here. Now, their final Pokemon, probably Ursaluna Blood Moon. Trick Room's going up. I can't stop that, but I can get my Veil up. Ivy Cudgel in. There we go. Knockout. Veil coming in. Trick Room coming in. Then it's going to be Blood Moon versus our team. Now, with an Aurora Veil, I feel good. And every Blizzard we shoot has a 19% chance to freeze at least one Pokemon. Now, we have good special defense in our Pokemon. But do we have enough special defense to match up into Ursaluna? That's going to be tricky. I also have one more play. I also have Helping Hand Ivy Cudgel, but I think Blizzard plus Ivy Cudgel is fine as well. We have Veil, we have 2 Pokemon with high special defense, and we're against the best special attacking Pokemon in the game. Can we pull it off? Helping Hand Blood Moon, Helping Hand Hyper Voice. Here we go. Let's find out. Blood Moon, surely we live with... Yes, we do live because of the Aurora Veil. Okay, Blizzard coming in, 19% chance to freeze. No freeze, but we're going to get Ivy Cudgel into that. Got it. Okay. That's comfortable. Now, Blizzard is a one target move into Farigiraf here. Now, Trick Room, how long is Trick Room up? 3 turns. What I want to do is I want to keep Hyper Voice a double target move as much as possible to reduce the damage into Ninetales. So I'm going to keep trying to keep Spiky Field and keeping myself alive. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam. I want to keep Ogerpon alive to make sure the Dazzling Gleam does not do as much damage. 19 HP damage, okay. Blizzard in. We get the freeze. That's around under 30% with the number of blizzards we've shot up. Actually, we had blizzards into other Pokemon too, so the chance to freeze really does add up. So you can't ignore it. And I can't ignore the chance of them unfreezing either. Okay. Now, I believe we do win a 1v1. We are a Ninetales. Okay. Ooh, Citrus changes everything. Okay. Blizzard is our strongest move because how long is Snow? Next turn we'll have to Moonblast for accuracy reasons. Psychic Noise, 55 only, or 34 only, 55 left. So only crit will make us lose the game here. Snow stopped, Trick Room off, and now Moonblast should KO. So we overcame a really tough matchup, really quite tough matchup. But Moonblast will get the KO here and we should be fine. Come on, got it. Okay, we win the match, let's keep going. Okay, they're using kind of a standardish team, a lot of Pokemon weak to Blizzard spam, but I have to think that the Tornadus is going to be problematic with Rain Dance and stuff. Now let's lead Ninetales Alola, and our plan is very likely that we're going to switch out immediately because of Rain Dance problems, but we'll have to be aware of that. So lead with Hail, they can't really stop it too well. I have to be careful about Ogerpon, or Landorus, doing lots of damage. I do like having an immunity, do I though? Maybe I like my own Landorus here. Substitute on Amoonguss. Amoonguss, not really threatening, just annoying. You know, Rillaboom's going to be a problem. So our big 2 dominates the board state. Or figuring out what we do after that is the important part. I like Ogerpon and I like Raging Bolt into Torn Shifu stuff. If I get the feeling they're going to Rain Dance, I'm switching my Ninetales out immediately if I get that feeling. For example, if they lead Torn Shifu, I know that Rain Dance into Surging Strikes might just be coming my way. That's why I have Raging Bolt, that's why I have Ogerpon. Let's take a look at the magic of the Torn Shifu matchup. Tornadus and Fluttermane. I do not respect Fluttermane, I don't think. Okay, what's the booster? Special attack. Special attack, yeah. I figured it wouldn't be speed when you already have Tailwind. Now, the Rain Dance is coming in. I'm gonna have to bail out. Into what though? Raging Bolt? I have the AV so I can take on... Yeah, I have AV so I can take on a Dazzling Gleam, which is what I expect to come in. Actually, I expect Fluttermane to switch out maybe. I expect Tornadus to Rain Dance guaranteed, and I expect the Fluttermane to do Fluttermane things and Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam even. They Terra Fairy, it looks like. Was Raging Bolt a mistake? We'll find out. No, okay. Terra Steel, okay. Interesting. That Flutter Mane's not going to be strong enough to break my Pokemon. I'm going to Terra Ice here. I almost forgot I did that. So it's going to be key is Tornadus. Tornadus gets the Rain Dance. Everything's going to depend on how many Blizzards I hit this turn. Yep, Rain Dance goes up. What is Flutter Mane doing? Icy Wind. That's like a best case scenario for me. I do not care about my speed versus the Tailwind team. Now Blizzards, how many do we hit? How many Blizzards do we hit? Okay. Okay, we hit Flutter Mane, which is arguably the most important one to hit. Okay. Now, even I can Electro Web and then Blizzard again. Yep. No damage at all, and we'll start picking up KOs now. Bleak Wind, don't care. How many Blizzards do we hit? Oh, we're going to hit both of them. Flutter Mane's going down. Okay, no freeze. That's fine. I don't expect it, but it's just fun to think about it happening. Electro Web. Oh no, 95% act. It almost looked like it was going to dodge. So I got very concerned about that. They go Landorus. Okay. I have to be careful. I'm going to make a play, I believe. I'm going to go to Ninetales, and I'm going to Blizzard. If they Rain Dance right now, that's just a good play from them. Okay. They Tailwind. That's good. Moment of Truth. What is Lando doing? Okay. Ooh, that knocks out Articuno. Interesting. Okay. Now we go Ogerpon to deal with that. Blizzard, they're going to Rain Dance, but they're only going to be able to pick up one of my Pokemon. They're not going to be able to KO both. And that's really what we're looking at. Sludge Wave? I didn't even know they got that. Usually they run Sludge Bomb. Oh, the reason they run Sludge Bomb is because Wave hits Tornadus, but they're Terra Steel. Okay. And they hit the Bleak Wind. I didn't expect Sludge Wave. I should have figured that out when I saw Terra Steel on Tornadus. The idea being you want the ranged, you want the spread move with your Terra Steel Pokemon. That's interesting. I don't mind losing to that. Did not expect that. It's interesting how bringing Lando to the Hail matchup isn't actually that bad because you just output so much damage and everything. So it was Sandseer, Sludge Wave, Earth Power, and probably Protect. Yeah, that was a good game. I don't mind losing that. Alright, now we're fighting a true Trick Room team. And a very scary Trick Room team because of my good friend Torkoal over here. So we're going to have to be careful with how we play it. I like keeping the idea of keeping Ninetales in the back if we need it. Let's try and output raw damage at first. What I want to be able to do, actually, how do I want to play it? I want Arcanine for Rock Slide raw damage. I want Landorus for its pure power. And I want Snow as well. I think my game plan is going to be trying to break the front line, get Torkoal in, and then get my Snow guys in too. I don't have a Terra Dark. I don't need one, I don't think. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm expecting Indeedee Hatterene, or Indeedee Armarouge, and then I'm also expecting Torkoal in the back. I don't expect Torkoal in the lead. If Torkoal's in the lead, it might be a mistake in my opinion. Okay, this is it. That was with that context. With what we're seeing now, it's actually not that bad for me. So what's probably going to happen, I'm going to go Ninetales here. They're probably going to switch Torkoal out, and I'm going to Sludge Bomb into Lilligant. The Torkoal could stay in, but I think they'd be too scared of Lando. That's what I would hope anyway. But they might be going for the Sleep Powder Eruption play. Yeah, they do switch out Torkoal. Now I'm going to switch my Ninetales out next turn. Okay, Moment of Truth right now. Okay, what is that? Psychic Seed for special defense. Okay, Sleep Powder dodge and Sludge Bomb into Lilligant. Okay, now I have to switch my... Do I have to switch? I do. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to Veil into Torkoal. Or do I want to Veil into Torkoal? No, I don't. Let's Earth Power into Indeedee. Okay? They're going to Trick Room, and they're going for the Trick Room Torkoal idea. And that's why we're switching out Ninetales. We want to be able to reset Ninetales back in later. Perhaps I could have Earth Powered into the Lilligant slot, but I kind of felt like Lilligant might stay in. Not enough, and Trick Room incoming. Now here's the thing. Do I not care about Trick Room? Do I Rock Slide and then Protect? I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to Rock Slide and Protect. Because I think they might Fire Move into Lando, try and cut their losses with Torkoal. That could be what they're trying to do. Okay, Protect. They stayed in with both Pokemon. Rock Slide coming in. Flamethrower. Exactly. That's why we protected. Skill Swap. Okay. So they want Drought? Why would they want Drought? I did not understand that. Well, at this point, I just stay in. Because I'm very confused. I don't know why you would want to trade abilities. Okay. I really wonder what's coming in now. Hatterene for expanding force spam. Okay. They do have Earth Power. Okay. And now I 1-hit KO Torkoal. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about the annoying parts of the game anymore. Shiny Indeedee. Always cool. We get Hail back up. We will be able to Veil, perhaps. Let's take a look. Psychic Terrain ends next turn. Trick Room ends in 2 turns. Well, here goes nothing. Expanding Force. Do we live? We live on 2 HP, but Indeedee going to take us out now. It does have an attacking move. So now it's Articuno's time. Articuno has a high special defense. Can it take on the Expanding Force combo with Dazzling Gleam? No more Psychic Terrain, mind you. So it should be able to take it on. We have Snow. We have all the good stuff here. Terra Ice and the Blizzard that will decide the match here. Actually, nah. I was thinking, do I want to stay? Well, it's too late for now. It's too late for that now. There's no cancel button in game, but I'm thinking, do I want to have stayed in the flying type for close combat from Lilligant? Maybe, but probably should have thought of that before clicking immediately. I was too eager to click Terra Ice Blizzard. I lost the context of the game. Well, here we go. The unfortunate Terra Ice is coming in. Now, yeah, this is bad for close combat situations. I have to dodge close combat with Snow Cloak. And they have Hustle. No, they don't have Hustle. They have Chlorophyll. Okay. Dazzling Gleam? Ooh, that did a lot. Oh, they took my Snow Cloak. Oh, that's the idea. You want your opponent to create Psychic Surge again. Okay. Well, they took my Snow Cloak, which I'm not very happy about. Okay, at least I hit both. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have Terra'd. Because KOing Hatterene right here doesn't mean anything to me. That's not very meaningful at all, because I could have KO'd it next turn too. I don't even have Snow Cloak to dodge anymore. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal. That's funny. Yeah, I don't have the capability of dodging the Lilligant here. But I do have the... Nah, I don't have it. I should have stayed a flying type. That was a big mistake. I should have stayed a flying type. And now we have, in our final match of today's episode, we have the classic Urshifu Torn Rain with Golden Go. It's why you need Raging Bolt in this matchup. Just be careful. What I like here is I think I like Ninetales lead. I like Ogerpon for Terra Water spamming. I like Articuno. I don't think I'll Terra Ice Articuno. And I like Raging Bolt just in general into the matchup. Yeah, Golden Go Torn. Slightly predictable. But I'm getting out of here because I don't want my Rain Dance to be disturbed. Rather, I don't want to be disturbed by Rain Dance. So we'll get the very fun Terra Water Ivy Cudgel into Golden Go. Now, they should be going for that Rain Dance action. I don't think they... Maybe they could Tailwind first. There's my Terrestrialization. Okay. I wonder... I think they make it rain. I think that Golden Go is making it rain. Special defense boost in Ivy Cudgel. So why did I outspeed? Is the Tornadus went for Bleak Wind, I think. That did nothing. Bleak Wind doing no damage. Make it rain, also doing no damage. Perfect. The perfect way to play it now. Now we're in good spot because Roaring Moon's Electro Web just hits everything trying to come in. Leftovers Golden Go. Now I just want to permanently stop the games of, you know, do they have Tailwind, do they have Rain Dance? I'm just going to get rid of Tornadus while Golden Go is minus special attack and basically hogging up space doing nothing. And they protect even better. Tornadus, Tailwind, they are not going to remove my Snow. My Snow is here to stay in the long haul, and that's going to be very good news for Articuno. Here we go. That did no damage. That did no damage at all, which I was... Actually, this is good for me, because it'll stall out a turn of Tailwind because of the dodge. Now I Ivy Cudgel into Golden Go again. 95% accurate. And they're wasting a Tailwind turn, and if they get Rain Dance up, I don't care, because I have Ninetales to go right back in. This is looking like a very good position to be in. But we did expend our Terra. We are taking a little bit too much damage, but we have the Ice Core in the back. Bleak Wind, no Rain Dance. This is not going to do enough damage unless it crits. Yep, no damage at all, and we should be picking up a double knockout. Okay, here we go. Yep, and then Electro Web. Single target definitely knocks out Tornadus. Honestly, even double target would have, but now single target makes it even more threatening. Unless it gets the... Okay. I hate Electro Web because it makes it look like it's going to miss the attack, but because the animation is delayed. But we're still fine. Now, they only have 2 Pokemon left. They have their Terrestrialization, and I have my Snow Core in the back. I'm thinking Urshifu. If you're going Tornadus, you probably have Urshifu. Incineroar. Okay. Intimidate into Ogerpon is only slightly annoying. Okay. Is that water or dark? I honestly don't remember. Water. Okay, yeah. So I have They have Fake Out ideas. I have Electro Web, and I have Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, they're going to Terra Urshifu out of Thunderclap is what I'm predicting. Oh, they Terra Incineroar. Okay. Terra Water? Oh, because now my Ivy Cudgel won't do enough. But now I have Horn Leeches into them. Okay. Close Combat does not KO. No way. Yeah. Now, Electro Web's going to hit both of them for large damage. Okay, Flinch. And this is why Raging Bolt is a top Pokemon. Look at that damage. Look at how impossible it is to knock it out. This is why Torn Shifu as a strategy lost a lot of popularity because of how powerful this idea is. But does it matter? Doesn't really matter. We're always very comfortable because of Tailwind running out next turn, and then we have Ninetales Articuno to spam Blizzard. Close combat, more defense drops, and Raging Bolt will probably faint here. No, I outsped. Even with Tailwind, Raging Bolt gets the outspeed on Incineroar here. Incineroar will knock out Raging Bolt, and then we have two ice types versus the Incineroar, who has an Ipapa Berry or a Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry, not going to help enough. Yeah, we do faint. That's fine. Okay, so time to finish it off. Blizzard and let's Moonblast. Let's do it as quickly as possible. We win no matter what happens. Moonblast doing 30-ish. Special attack drop doesn't matter. Blizzard gets the KO and we win the match. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more VGC content, let me know. I don't know if it does too well on this channel, to be honest, but let me know if you do want to watch VGC style content.